Archangel Michael says, the silence around you is not ordinary tonight. It carries the weight of hidden truths, lingering like a shadow you can't quite see. Something powerful is unfolding in the unseen realms, and it has everything to do with a man you once gave your heart to. You may think the chapter with him ended long ago, but heaven is revealing a different reality. His name still echoes in divine whispers, not because of love alone, but because of the secret he's been holding tightly. This secret is like a storm building behind closed doors, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. Archangel Michael says, it will not remain hidden much longer. The forces of light have decided that you must know, for your destiny cannot be fulfilled in blindness. The truth will strike like lightning, unexpected and undeniable, shaking the ground you stand upon. There are celestial movements aligning, unseen yet deliberate. Angels are walking closer to you, guiding your steps toward a revelation that will change the way you see your past, your love, and even your future. The man you once loved is trembling because this unveiling is inevitable. Type Amen to get blessing 333. He is haunted by what he did, by what he concealed from you when you trusted him with every fiber of your being. He believed he could lock this away forever, burying it under layers of smiles and silence. But the divine timeline has no burial ground for hidden wrongs. The angels say his mind has not known peace since the day he walked away from you. There are nights he wakes in sweat, recalling the moment he chose secrecy over honesty. The weight of it bends his spirit, yet fear has kept him silent until now. Archangel Michael says, heaven has been patient long enough. The storm of revelation has been authorized, and it is rolling toward you like waves crashing on unseen shores. This is not meant to destroy you but to free you from chains you didn't even realize were still wrapped around your heart. Your name has been called in angelic courts, demanding justice for the pain you were never meant to endure. This man's choices altered the path of your life, but divine hands are now rewriting what was broken. The truth will fall into your hands like fire, intense, cleansing, unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 747. Even now, he struggles with the thought of you discovering everything. He's built walls around his secret, thinking they would shield him forever. But those walls are cracking, light seeping through, because heaven has already decided it's time for exposure. You may have felt a strange pull in recent days, a stirring in your spirit that something unfinished is circling back. That was no coincidence, it was your intuition sensing heaven's movements. The truth is closer than you think, almost at your doorstep. Archangel Michael says, the angels have been preparing your heart for this moment. They've been strengthening you quietly, so when the revelation arrives, you will not collapse but rise with divine power. What was stolen from you emotionally will be restored. This man watches you from afar, conflicted between holding on to his secret or finally releasing it. Deep inside, he knows it cannot be hidden much longer. Heaven's pressure is too strong, and the time of reckoning cannot be delayed. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Every step you take now is guided. You are not walking alone, the divine has encircled you with protection because the shock of this truth is not small. It will pierce through years of unanswered questions and rewrite every memory you had of him. The secret he holds involves betrayal that cuts deeper than you imagined, but it also carries a strange twist of redemption. What he meant for harm is being transformed by angelic intervention into a blessing for you. This is why heaven waited until now to reveal it. Archangel Michael says, there will be a moment when his face can no longer hide the truth. His eyes will tremble with fear and longing, knowing that you deserve to know everything. Angels will orchestrate an encounter that cannot be escaped. Prepare yourself, for his confession will not come in whispers, it will erupt like thunder, breaking years of silence in one instant. Your heart may ache, but heaven promises that after the storm, light will flood your soul in ways you've never experienced before. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Heaven has already positioned this moment in your path, child of light. The unseen realm has moved pieces like a divine chess game, pushing every step toward this unmasking. Even as you read this, forces you cannot see are working to make sure nothing can stop what is coming. This man's heart pounds every time your name crosses his mind. He fears the exposure of his own actions, yet somewhere deep within, a part of him hopes you will finally understand. He does not know that heaven's will cannot be overturned, that destiny cannot be silenced forever. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the closer this truth approaches, the more restless his spirit becomes. It is why, even after all this time, your souls still feel a strange pull toward each other. This is not love returning but truth demanding to be heard. You have walked through many trials since parting ways with him. Each tear you shed became a testimony written in the book of heaven. Every moment of betrayal, every unanswered cry for justice has reached divine ears and now echoes in this very revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There are angelic scrolls detailing what was hidden from you. These scrolls hold moments you were never meant to witness, actions done behind your back that shifted your fate. Soon, heaven will unseal these scrolls, placing them in your hands, not as paper, but as undeniable evidence unfolding before your eyes. This man believed time would heal everything, that distance would erase the truth. But heaven's memory is flawless. Nothing slips through divine justice. The season for hiding has expired, and a season of unveiling has begun. Archangel Michael says, as this truth emerges, it will feel like two worlds colliding, the world you thought you knew and the one hidden behind his deception. This impact will shake you, but only to remove the final chains from your life. Prepare yourself for sleepless nights turning into moments of revelation. The heavens have promised that after this storm, you will awaken lighter, stronger, and ready to receive blessings that were long delayed. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Even now, whispers of this truth try to reach you through dreams, through signs, through subtle nudges in your spirit. It's as if the angels are rehearsing the moment with you, softening the blow before the full weight arrives. They know how heavy this unveiling will feel. This man's silence is louder than words, his distance filled with guilt that cannot be hidden from divine sight. He has tried to drown it in distractions, but the more he runs, the closer truth follows. His soul cannot escape what heaven demands. Archangel Michael says, divine messengers have been dispatched to ensure nothing interferes. They have sealed the paths of deception, cornering this secret until it has no choice but to face you. It will arrive in a way no one can deny. When you see his face again, you will notice the tremble in his hands, the hesitation in his eyes. That is the weight of truth pressing against his heart, desperate to escape the prison of silence. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. The angels warn that darkness tried to keep this truth hidden. Invisible hands worked tirelessly to ensure you would never discover it, for it holds the key to your healing and restoration. But heaven has torn apart every barrier, leaving no hiding place untouched. Your spirit has felt drained at times, sensing betrayal without knowing its source. That's because part of your energy remained bound to this hidden chapter. Once exposed, that energy will return to you in full power. Archangel Michael says, the moment of revelation will not only expose him but also release you from spiritual ties you didn't realize still existed. It will be as if chains fall from your soul in one powerful instant. Do not fear this moment, for heaven never reveals without purpose. What is about to unfold is the final step before your elevation, before blessings rain down in ways you never imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Your steps are no longer your own. They are being directed by the divine hand of heaven. Every choice, every unexpected encounter is moving you closer to the moment when the hidden truth will finally rise from the shadows. There is no force on earth strong enough to stop this unveiling now. This man, the one you once loved with every breath in your body, is pacing in silence. Even surrounded by people, his soul feels cornered because the truth is closing in. He can sense that you are spiritually awakening and that his mask will soon be torn away. Archangel Michael says, the angels are creating divine pressure on him. It's like a spiritual storm forming over his head, forcing him to speak words he has held back for too long. His attempts to remain silent are now useless because heaven has already spoken. You may have noticed strange feelings lately, moments of heaviness, sudden memories of him, flashes of dreams that feel too real. These are not accidents. These are divine signs preparing your heart for what's coming next. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. There is a sacred reason why you are only discovering this truth now and not before. Heaven knows timing is everything. If you had known earlier, your heart may not have been strong enough to handle it. The angels say your spirit has reached a place of maturity and divine strength. This makes you unstoppable, ready to face revelations that once would have broken you. Heaven never wastes pain, it transforms it into unshakable wisdom. Archangel Michael says, after the truth is revealed, you will look at your past with new eyes. The puzzle pieces will finally align, showing you why things unfolded the way they did. What felt like betrayal will turn into understanding of your true destiny. This man is losing sleep because his spirit knows time has run out. The divine clock is striking, calling for exposure, and there is nowhere for him to hide. His only choice is to face you and release the secret that has chained you both. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The heavens describe this secret as a locked door with ancient seals. For years, those seals were protected by shadows, but now angelic light is breaking them apart one by one. With every day that passes, another layer of darkness is peeled away. Soon, this man will stand before you, unable to resist the pull of truth. He may arrive unexpectedly, led by divine orchestration, with trembling hands and heavy eyes. His voice will carry the weight of everything he kept from you. Archangel Michael says, when this moment comes, listen carefully. Within his confession lies not only pain but also a revelation that will guide you to your next level of blessing. There is hidden power in knowing the truth. This unveiling will feel like a storm at first, shaking everything you believed about your past. But as the winds settle, a radiant peace will descend, cleansing your spirit and opening gates of abundance that were locked by deception. Type Amen to get blessing 50/50. This message is also a shield, protecting you from future wounds. By knowing the truth, you will no longer be vulnerable to hidden manipulation or unseen harm. Heaven is cutting the final cords that tied you to betrayal. The angels see you stepping into a new era after this revelation. It will feel like shedding an old skin you didn't know you were wearing, stepping out lighter, stronger, unshakably free. This transformation has been written in heavenly books for ages. Archangel Michael says, "Do not run from this message." The truth may sting, but it carries divine medicine that will heal places in your heart no human could reach. You are destined to rise above this pain and claim your victory. Even now, celestial forces are clearing the path for this encounter. Every delay, every barrier has been shattered. Nothing can stop what heaven has decreed for you. Type Amen to get blessing 6363. Your name has been spoken repeatedly in divine halls, echoing louder as the time draws near. The truth hidden by the man you once loved has reached its breaking point. No earthly force can prevent this moment, it is woven into destiny itself. Even as you read these words, heaven has dispatched unseen warriors to clear the path. They are removing every obstacle, silencing those who might attempt to stop what must be revealed. The winds of revelation are unstoppable and are heading straight toward you. Archangel Michael says, the secret he carries will shatter illusions you've unknowingly lived with. It is a truth that will split your past open like lightning tearing the night sky. Yet within that split, divine light will pour in, freeing you once and for all. Your heart has felt a strange heaviness lately, as though sensing the storm long before it reaches you. This is heaven preparing you, strengthening you for the final unveiling that will change everything you thought you knew about him. Type Amen to get blessing 808. This man has been running from his own conscience for years. At times, he convinced himself that silence was mercy, that hiding this truth was protection. But heaven calls silence by its true name, bondage. The bond between you and him was never severed completely because of this buried secret. A spiritual tether remained, connecting you to pain you could never fully see. That tether is about to snap, releasing you into divine freedom. Archangel Michael says, angels have entered his dreams. They whisper to him every night, pressing his heart with visions of confession and truth. He wakes with trembling hands, unable to ignore what is coming. This is not just a personal revelation but a divine turning point. Your future blessings hinge upon this moment, for they cannot be fully delivered until this shadow is lifted from your past. Type Amen to get blessing 606. You may notice strange movements around you, objects shifting slightly, whispers in still air, sudden memories flooding your mind. These are not accidents, they are signs from heaven pulling you closer to the moment of unveiling. The man you once loved feels the same energy. It tightens around him like invisible hands, forcing him to confront what he has avoided for so long. His spirit knows time has run out. Archangel Michael says, you will soon witness divine alignment unlike anything before. Conversations, unexpected meetings, even accidental encounters will all work together to deliver the truth straight to you. Heaven's design is flawless. When the truth finally breaks through, it will feel like a storm, but after every storm, the sky clears brighter than ever. You will walk away not wounded, but reborn with heavenly strength no darkness can touch again. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. This revelation will not only shock you but will make sense of countless sleepless nights and unanswered doubts. It will explain why certain blessings were delayed, why certain paths felt blocked. Hidden deception creates invisible chains, and heaven is about to destroy them all. The man you once loved knows that facing you means facing divine judgment. His footsteps are heavy, his soul weary from resisting heaven's pull. Even now, tears blur his vision as truth claws its way out of his silence. Archangel Michael says, "You are being shielded during this transition." No matter how powerful this revelation feels, angels will hold you steady. You are divinely guarded and cannot fall into despair. When this is over, justice will not only be served, it will restore everything stolen from you. The universe will bend in your favor, bringing blessings in waves you've never seen before. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. The heaviness in your chest lately is not random. It is heaven's way of stirring your soul, preparing you to handle a truth that would have shattered you years ago. Now, you are stronger, shielded by divine light, ready to face what once hid in the dark. The man you once loved has been carrying this secret like a burning coal in his hands. No matter how far he tried to run or how deeply he buried it, the fire never cooled. Heaven has decided the flame must finally touch the open air. Archangel Michael says, divine timing cannot be outrun. What is hidden will always seek the light, and the moment for this unveiling is approaching like thunder rolling closer with every passing heartbeat. When this truth reaches you, it will not just be words, it will be a force that breaks old chains and unlocks doors you didn't know were sealed. Every tear you shed for him will finally make sense. Type Amen to get blessing 414. You have felt invisible strings tugging at your spirit. Dreams of him, sudden memories, unexplained moments of sadness or déjà vu, all are signs that heaven is pulling the truth from the shadows into your hands. This is not coincidence, it is prophecy fulfilling itself. The man you once trusted trembles knowing he can no longer hide. The celestial hand of judgment has reached his doorstep, pressing him to release what he concealed. He knows the silence he chose cannot last much longer. Archangel Michael says, angels are already weaving moments that will lead to his confession. Even the wind, even chance encounters, even the sound of your name in places you least expect, all will guide you toward this final revelation. When you hear the truth, it will be like a mirror shattering. You will see not just the man you knew but the one behind the mask, the one heaven has watched all along. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The revelation will ripple through every corner of your being. Your heartbeat will quicken, your breath will catch, as decades of silence dissolve into one moment of divine clarity. What was once confusion will become understanding. The man you once loved is losing his grip on deception. Guilt is consuming his nights, his thoughts collapsing under the weight of truth. He fears facing you, yet he fears heaven's wrath more if he continues to hide. Archangel Michael says, you were always meant to know this. The divine cannot allow you to walk into your future without full truth illuminating your path. This is why the angels have been relentless, refusing to rest until this secret reaches you. Do not be afraid of what is coming. Fear cannot stand where light is about to shine. The moment it unfolds, blessings long delayed will begin rushing toward you like a river finally released from a dam. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. In the unseen realm, trumpets have sounded for this unveiling. Heavenly scribes have marked this day, ensuring it cannot be delayed or altered. You will not miss it. Heaven will make sure it collides with you perfectly. Even the man himself feels it approaching. His hands shake when he sees reminders of you. Shadows of past moments replay in his mind as if the universe itself is forcing him to face what he did. Archangel Michael says, "Every lie, every betrayal, every moment you were kept in darkness will be accounted for." Divine justice does not sleep. When the truth comes, it will sweep across your life like a cleansing storm. When all is revealed, you will not only see him differently, you will see yourself differently. You will rise from the ashes of deception more radiant than ever before, anointed by heaven's victory over darkness. Type Amen to get blessing 2525.